I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, October 10. $350 million more has been provided for the country's efforts to fight mosquito-borne diseases, particularly dengue. In Parliament Tuesday, Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton said the National Health Fund would be providing the money for the Enhanced Vector Control Program until December 2019.
The funds are to be allocated so far as follows. Temporary worker employment, some $189.5 million. Source reduction, bulky waste removal, this is in conjunction with solid waste and local government. It's $120 million. Public education campaign, $30 million. And vector control intervention, including drum covers, brochures, and so on, $10 million.
The country has been experiencing a dengue outbreak since January. Data shows that as at September 30, there had been 5,909 cases of suspected, probable, and confirmed cases of dengue on the island. It's also been revealed that between January 1, 2018 and September 30, 2019, there were 135 suspected and confirmed dengue-related deaths. 88 of those deaths occurred in 2019, including 10 in September. Dr. Tufton is urging Jamaicans to take responsibility for their own health.
I cannot overemphasize the need for the public to play their part. Invariably, most of the breeding sites are found in and around the homes, in fact, over 70% of the time. And the early warning signs in terms of symptoms, Jamaicans need to see their doctor either in the private or the public sector to reduce the risk of severe dengue.
On Tuesday, government handed over the management of the Norman Manley International Airport to Grupo Aeroportuario del Pacifico, GAP. Under the agreement, GAP will be responsible for improving the airport's land and air operational efficiency as well as financing. GAP will also complete a modernization program at an estimated cost of more than $110 million.
We are not handing over the airport. The airport belongs to the people of Jamaica. It is the management of the airport we are handling. And the operators who won the bid, we went through a very serious international bid being overseen by the World Bank and the IFC, subsidiary of the World Bank. And they were quite pleased with the way how we handled the divestment.
Last October, the Airports Authority of Jamaica signed a 25-year concession agreement with GAP and its local subsidiary, PAC Kingston, for the operation of NMIA. Government will receive a percentage of the airport's gross revenues, and the operators have the option to extend the arrangement by 5 years. In the meantime, Norman Manley International Airports Limited is now authorized to conduct aerodrome operations. Transport Minister Robert Montego handed over the aerodrome operator certificate to President of the Airports Authority of Jamaica, Audley Diedrich, on Tuesday. He says the certificate is not transferable and will be in effect until October 3 of next year.
It says that the entity has met the requirements of civil aviation regulations and the conditions prescribed thereunder for the issuance of the certificate, and is hereby authorized to conduct aerodrome operations in accordance with the said operating regulations and rules and the terms and conditions.
The minister says this move is expected to increase flight traffic into the island. 2,000 beneficiaries under the voluntary system of land registration will receive $100 million in grant funding to help them get titles for their land. The grant funding is being provided by the Land Administration and Management Program LAMP Fund. This was disclosed by Minister with Oversight for the Information Ministry, Carl Samuda, during yesterday's post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House.
Partial funding of $20,000 will be offered as a full grant to landowners, and up to a maximum of $50,000 will be given as a conditional grant, which should be repayable only if the land is sold within 5 years of receipt of the grant. A caveat will be lodged against the certificate of title to protect this interest.
Minister Samuda says fees and other charges from beneficiaries of the grant will revolve into the LAMP Fund. The Land Administration and Management Program is a government initiative to help all owners of land obtain certificates of title and to update the country's information on existing land titles. Students at the Caribbean Christian Center for the Deaf in Kingston now have access to the internet and other computer-related services with Tuesday's commissioning of a community access point. This brings the total number of CAP sites established across the island to 312. The $7.6 million facility was developed by the Universal Service Fund. It is outfitted with 15 desktop computers, 1 internet broadband server and supporting network capability, 2 multipurpose printers, and 2 air conditioning units. The USF also installed solar panels to help offset the electricity costs of operating the computer center.
As a ministry, we understand the importance of equipping members of the disabled community, including the deaf, with access to technology, and we are paying keen attention to this segment of the population. Through the USF, the ministry will continue to support the vulnerable community.
Today, the USF has invested $50 million on projects aimed at assisting the special needs community. And finally, 95-year-old Nora Johnson, a resident of Point Hill in St. Catherine, is the latest recipient of a new home under the government's Indigent housing program. Local government minister Desmond McKenzie presented Ms. Johnson with the keys to the newly constructed dwelling on Monday. The concrete studio unit provides the senior with a well-outfitted bedroom, bathroom and kitchen, complemented with a water tank. This is the 14th such dwelling to be completed under the Indigent housing program during the last 2 years.
We have another 4 in construction and there's 1 more for the parish. I'm expecting that by the end of the calendar year, we would have completed the target that was set. As a matter of fact, we are going to surpass the target that was set for the year, which is 28, based on the number of houses that are presently in motion.
The dwellings provided under the Indigent housing program are given free of cost to Jamaicans in dire need of assistance. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.